Sleeping late as usual, eh, Snake?
Liquid, you're
She's
still
alive.
I won't die. As long as you still live.
This is the next part.
Too bad. It looks like your revolution was a failure.
Just because you've destroyed Metal Gear doesn't mean I'm done fighting.
Liquid, everything's
Fighting?
running at 15
What are
frames
you
per
really
second.
after?
The restoration of the era when warriors such as us lived as we should.
That was Big Boss's fantasy.
It was his dying wish.
Or was
When
it?
he was young during the Cold War, the world needed men like us.
He does refuse to die. That's why I
We were
like the whole
found
idea
dead.
of him
We were
being
desired.
taking over Ocelot better than it just being
But things are
psychotherapy.
different now. With all the liars and hypocrites running the world, war isn't what it
And welcome
used
back,
to be.
MGS fan 876.
We're losing our place in a world that
good to see you
no
again.
longer needs
Or
us.
you in the chat.
A world that now spurns our very existence. You should know that as well as I do. After I launch this weapon and get our $1 billion, we'll be able to bring chaos and honor back to this world gone soft. Conflict shall breed conflict, new hatreds will arise, and our own biosphere shall steadily expand.
But as long as there are people, there will always be war.
But the problem is balance. Father knew what type of a balance was best.
So he
Is
created
that the only
PMCs.
reason?
Isn't that reason enough for warriors such as us?
I don't want that kind of world.
Ha! You lie. So why are you here then? Why do you continue to follow your orders while your superiors betray you? Why did you come here? Well, I'll tell you then.
You like all the killing.
You enjoy all the killing. That's why.
What?
I kinda do.
Are you denying it?
He's
Haven't
got a
you already
point.
killed most of my comrades?
That was...
I used a tranquilizer dart on some of them.
I watched your face as you delivered the coup de grace.
He likes his French
Oh, it
phrases.
reflected such vitality.
You're wrong.
There is a killer inside you. You don't have to deny it. We were created to be that way.
Created.
Les
Les
enfants
enfants
terribles.
terribles. The terrible children. That's what the
Somehow he
project was
dragged
called.
me up here on top of
It
Metal
started
Gear.
in the 1970s. Their plan was to artificially create the most powerful soldier possible. The person that they chose as the model was a man known then as the greatest living soldier in the world.
Big Boss.
But Father was wounded in combat and already in a coma when they brought him in. So they created us from his cells, with a combination of 20th century analog cloning and the super baby method.
Super baby
Super
method.
Baby method.
I have to
They
repeat
fertilized
everything
an
you
egg
say.
with one of Father's cells.
What does
and then
he say
let it
when you
divide
trank
into
everyone?
8
He doesn't.
clone
He still
babies.
says you killed them all
Then they
because
transferred
in the original
clones
game
to
you didn't have
someone's
tranquilizer
uterus,
rounds.
And later intentionally aborted 6 of the fetuses to encourage strong fetal growth. You and I were originally octuplets.
Octuplets.
Yes.
What are those?
The other 6 of our brothers were sacrificed to make
Not
us.
entirely
We
sure.
were accomplices in murder before the day we were even born. So, it was you and I, 2 fertilized eggs with exactly the same DNA. But they weren't finished yet. They used me as a guinea pig to create a phenotype in which all of the dominant genes were expressed to create you. I got all
That's
the
not
recessive
true.
genes.
That's impossible.
Took everything from me before
That's
I
how
was
Snake
even
should react.
born. But
Your blood
you
looks
and I aren't
pixelated.
his only children.
What?
The genome soldiers. They too are his progeny.
Also the
carrying
President of the
on
United
his
States
genetic
right now.
legacy.
He's
But
Octone as
unlike
well.
us, they carry it digitally. With the completion of the Human Genome Project in the last century, the mysteries of humanity were laid bare. Thanks to Father's DNA, they were able to identify more than 60 soldier genes responsible for everything from strategic thinking to the proverbial
I'm not a killer.
instinct. Those soldier genes were transplanted.
Oh, but I
using
killed so many
gene
people in this
therapy
playthrough,
into the
Ucker.
members of the next generation special
When
forces.
you played
That's
Peace
how
Walker and
they
MGS3,
became
you were
the
just like, I'm not a
Genome
killer.
Soldiers. That's right. The Genome Soldiers that you've been killing right and left are our brothers with the same genes as ours.
The Genome Soldiers?
They are misshapen creatures, artificially produced from Father's genetic pattern. They are our blood brothers, and they were born of many an ultimate sacrifice.
Sacrifices?
You know anything about sacrifices, jerk.
Human experiments. Huh? 1991. The Gulf War.
Oh man.
The military
Getting a
secretly
big history
injected
lesson
soldiers
now.
with the soldier genes. The Gulf War
Could be.
syndrome that hundreds of thousands of returning soldiers complained about was a side effect of it.
Ha! Everyone knows that the Gulf War syndrome was caused by exposure to pesticides and radiation from depleted uranium rounds.
That was just a cover story issued
It's
by
running
the
at 2 frames per
Pentagon.
second.
First, they tried to say it was post-traumatic stress disorder, then chemical, biological weapons. The poison gas detection units and the anti-sarin injections were all just to cover up the secret genetic experiments.
Wow.
The so-called
Like,
Gulf War babies that have been
crashing.
reported by Gulf War veterans are... So the Genome Soldiers mean that the experiments
Sorry
were a
to cut it. It
success?
was really cutting out there, bad.
Success? Don't be a fool. They're a complete failure. We're on the verge of extinction.
What?
Have you ever heard of the asymmetry theory?
Let me explain
Nature
everything.
tends to favor asymmetry. Those species which have gone
'Cause
extinct all show signs of
It's what
symmetry.
I do.
The Genome
I'm the
Soldiers suffer
villain
from
of
the
the
same
game.
problem. Signs of symmetry. So do I, as do you. That's right. We are all on the verge of death at the genetic level. We don't know when or what type of disease will occur. That's why we need the old man's genetic information.
You want Big Boss's DNA so you can save your family? It's very touching.
In nature, family members don't mate with each other, and yet they help each other to survive. Do you know why? Because it increases the chances that shared genes will be transmitted to future generations. Altruism among blood relatives is a response to natural selection. That we will help our blood relatives is inscribed in our very genes.
Gene and
You're
age.
telling me that your genes are ordering you to save the Genome Soldiers?
You
Liquid,
can't
you're a
fight your
tool.
genes. It's fate. All living things are born for the sole purpose of passing on their parents' genes. That's why I'll follow what my genes tell me. And then, I'm going to go beyond, in order to break the curse of my heritage.
Liquid, you're making sense. I think
And
I'll
to
join
do
you.
that, first, I will kill
Oh,
you.
I didn't agree with that part.
Look behind you.
Earl,
Meryl?
in 13 frames a second.
Is she alive?
I'm not sure. She was alive a few hours ago. Poor girl kept calling your name.
Meryl.
Stupid woman. Falling in love with a man who doesn't even have a name?
I have a name.
No. We have no past, no future. If we did, our fate is nothing but what is determined in the genes
there's
we
another twin
inherited from
snake
our
there.
father.
He's saying the
Let
same
Meryl
things.
go.
As soon as we finished our business,
So can we fight
we're
now?
almost out of time.
You're talking about Fox Die.
No. It seems now that the Pentagon knows that Metal Gear is destroyed. They've arrived at a decision. They won't even need a BDA. If you want the details, why don't you ask your precious Colonel Campbell?
Colonel, can you hear me?
Yes, I'm listening.
What is the Pentagon trying to do? Colonel, answer me!
The Secretary of Defense has taken over active control of this operation. He's on his way there by AWACS.
What for?
To bomb the place.
What?
Not only that, B-2 bombers just lifted off from Galena Air Force Base. They're carrying B-6113 surface-piercing tactical nuclear bombs.
Oh snap.
What? Metal Gear is destroyed. Tell the Secretary of Defense.
The Secretary of Defense heard that Naomi double-crossed us, and he's worried about Fox Die. Now that there's no more danger of a nuclear strike from Metal Gear, he's going to do whatever's necessary to cover up the truth of what really happened here.
He's going to drop a nuclear bomb to vaporize all the evidence, along with anyone who knows anything.
Don't worry, Snake. I'll stop the nuclear strike.
How?
I may be only a figurehead here, but I'm still officially in command of this mission. If I issue an order to delay the strike, it'll confuse the chain of command and at least buy you some time. It'll give you a chance to escape.
But Colonel, if you do that...
It's okay, Snake. The truth is, Foxhound was already the subject of an undercover investigation. Meryl was transferred to this base just before the terrorist attack as a way of manipulating me.
Those bastards.
I'm sorry.
Pentagon bastard.
They forced me to cooperate in exchange for her life. You'd better get out of there, Snake.
Are you sure? It'll be bad for you.
Don't worry. It's the least I can do for you after all the lies.
Colonel.
I'm ordering them to cancel the bombing run. After that, there's no turning back. Huh? What are you doing?
Jim Houseman.
Mei Ling, what happened to the Colonel?
I don't believe it!
What happened?
Snake the Colonel!
Roy Campbell has been relieved of duty.
Somehow I got on the
This
submarine.
is the Secretary of Defense, Jim Houseman.
Put the Colonel back on.
He's been placed under arrest for leaking top-secret information and for the crime of high treason.
Ridiculous.
You're high treason.
Yes, he is a ridiculous man. He truly believed that he was in command of this operation.
You bastard.
There won't be a speck of evidence left. I'm sure the President would want the same thing.
The President ordered this?
The President is a busy man. I have complete authority here.
President
How
is
do you
your
plan on
brother.
explaining a nuclear
I'm
attack
really
on
confused
Alaska
on this
to
whole
me?
plug thing.
Don't worry. We've prepared a convincing cover story. We'll simply say that the terrorists exploded a nuclear device.
Damn it! You'll be murdering everyone here. The scientists, the Genome Army, everyone.
Donald, the DARPA chief, is already dead.
So you didn't mean to kill the DARPA chief after all.
He was my friend.
And you could care less about what happens to everybody else, huh?
Well, if you give me the optic disc, I might consider saving them.
What are you talking about?
Metal Gear's test data. Donald was supposed to bring it back.
I don't have
Ocelot
it.
has it.
I see. Oh well, that's okay. You two are an embarrassment from the 1970s. Our country's dirty little secret. You can't be allowed to live. You're just the lingering ghosts of a system that is no more. Well, do try to get along in the time you have left before the bomb.
Oh, there's no way out for us. Let's finish this before the airstrike. You stole everything from me. I shall nullify you and your genes, and I will take them all back. She'll make a beautiful sacrifice for our final battle. Do you see this? This will be the time limit for our final battle.
Final battle.
When death comes for this girl, this nuclear module shall vanish from
You'll
this
have to
world
fight two
as
of
well.
me, and you'll have to
If you
I'll
win,
fight two of
you
you.
might still be able to save her. You could enjoy one brief moment of love before the
He's missing his hand,
end.
his arm. Phantom pain, dude. Symbolic.
And if you cross this line, you'll fall. At this height, it'll kill even you.
There's 4 of them. This fight's easier on this one. Dude. Nice try, Liquid. Got his dog tags. Bum, 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 bum.
What's wrong, Snake?
Come on, Liquid. Liquid. Not very aggressive right now. Speed is too much for him, yeah.
Is that all you've got?
Aha. Ow. Well, that's a tough. That's right. He does that now. Ow. Shoot.
Better hurry! It's going to blow!
Hold on. Dang it.
Better hurry! It's going to blow! Better hurry!
Why do you keep crouching, Snake? Damn it.
Better hurry! It's going to blow!
Oh, I'm dead.
What's wrong, Snake? You're out of time!
Yeah, I don't think I have enough time to beat him. Oh, he got me right at the end. Try that again. Excuse me. Snake, you're too fast for me. Back here, come on. Dun 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 dun. I did that to myself. I love how like he rolled the other way.
Is that all you've got?
Gotta be aggressive with him. Now this is how you beat him. I don't know why that move is so damaging.
You're out of time!
No, I'm not. I got 2 minutes left, Liquid. Are you hearing me okay? You can in the shin. I will do that, Cody. Ow.
Hurry!
You didn't even hurt me with that one. That get very tiring to do over and over again. There we go. Cutscene. Yeah, no, it's a tough fight when, especially on PS1. Oh, now there's 2 of them. 4 versus 4. They're just so good, they know the same fight moves. Broke my jaw!
Snake!
I'm not dead yet! I'm not dead yet, Snake. Not dead yet.
Meryl. Meryl.
Earl. Oh, you're alive because I saved you.
Snake?
That is a little
Is that
disturbing
you?
looking.
Snake, you're alive. Thank God.
Meryl.
Oh, thank me.
Meryl, are you okay?
Are you okay? Is that all you can say?
My head's morphing into each
It
other.
must have been terrible.
It wasn't that bad. I didn't give in to the torture.
Torture?
And things even worse than that.
Ocelot.
I was fighting too. Just like you.
You're a strong woman.
Fighting them made me feel closer to you. I felt like you were there with me. It gave me the strength to go on.
Snake, you saved the Meryls.
But I was scared.
But what's on their head? It's way bigger than her body.
I'm sorry.
Don't say that. But it made
Pardon
me
me.
realize something. During all the pain and shame, there was one thing I was sure of. A single hope that I held on to. And that hope kept me alive.
Earl. Oh my, whoa.
Snake,
Whoa, what the
I
hell's going on?
wanted to see you again.
Aww.
Meryl.
Two of you. Two of They're morphing into each other. Awkward angles.
That's my Kodak.
I have to answer it.
Snake, it's me. It looks like you stopped Rex.
Otacon, good news. Meryl's okay.
That's
All
great.
right.
The sniper
You
wolf's
saved
still
her,
dead.
Man. Good job.
I got some bad news, too. We're about to be bombed.
Oh boy. I guess we're considered expendable.
Is there a way out of here?
A way out? Yeah. You can take the loading tunnel to the surface. There's a parking garage right next to you. The tunnel leads from there to the surface.
The door in front?
No, it's a small entrance to the west of that door.
How about the security?
I just unlocked it. Who do you think you're talking to?
Man.
I'll take care of security along your escape route, too.
What are you going to do?
Me? I'll stay here.
Are you crazy?
I need a little more time to take care of your escape route.
But
Unlocking the security doors is difficult work. Only I can do it.
Otacon.
Don't worry. I'm staying here. It's my own decision.
Otacon, this is a hardened shelter, but they're going to use a surface-piercing nuclear bomb. It won't hold.
Otacon.
I'm through regretting the past.
I'm ready
Life
to
isn't all
get
about
killed by
loss,
nuclear
you know?
bombs. Why did you have
Snake,
to kill Wolf
I'm a
Snake? I get
complete
so
person
lonely.
I've found a reason to live.
Good.
And not for Wolf.
Don't die on me.
Same to you.
I saved her corpse.
Take care of Meryl, okay?
I'm gonna try and bring her back with
Okay,
robot science.
I gotta go. I promise I'll do something about your escape route.
Thanks.
Thanks. Oh, that sounds nice.
Nobody's ever
believe
told
in
me
you.
thank you.
Thanks, Snake.
Let's get the hell out of here.
What about him? Where is Otacon?
He's
Fighting
fighting
some
right now.
no battles.
With his old self. To be the man he wants to be.
Everybody's fighting.
He's fighting for us too?
Yeah, and I don't want it to be in vain.
Me too. Snake.
What the crap?
Meryl. It started.
More than one of
I
us.
must be heavy.
Looks like we're not gonna have a love scene after all.
Aw, man. Really want to see that with their faces morphing
that
into
way?
each other.
Too bad.
Let's get out of here.
Snake, it's freezing outside. You need some clothes.
My sneaking suit. It's right over there. There's 2 of them. There's 4 each. 4 of them together.
There's
They
my
can do it.
sneaking suit.
Hurry up! Hurry!
Where'd she get that? Dun-dun, dun-dun, dun-dun. Excuse me. Burp. Still 2 snakes.
Looking good, Snake.
2 Meryls. Oh, bit rape's dropping.